Hey, real estate agents, welcome to the Weekly Closer. I'm your host, Jeff Underwood, along with my co-host, Joey Sampaga. How's it going, buddy?
What's going on? I'm doing good. You?
Good. Hey, we're getting a lot of rain today. That's what we're getting here in Missouri.
We're getting a lot of beautiful weather now.
Oh, I bet. We're in the 40s today, which is kind of cold. Hey, real estate agents, we got a great guest with us in the house, Ann Sullivan, Senior Vice President of Franchise and Company Growth with Long Realty Company. Welcome, Ann.
Yeah. Thank you, gentlemen. Glad to be here.
You're probably glad to be there and not here where it's 40s.
We got 60 degrees and sunny today.
We were wearing sweaters too.
Yeah, we were. I have a jacket. First time all year.
Yeah. I was saying before this, I was letting you guys know my wife's in Detroit at a meeting right now. And it's actually nicer in Detroit than it is where I am right now, which is kind of weird.
That's amazing. Maybe you should move to Arizona. I know a lot of realtors that can help you out.
You just came?
We just left there.
Okay, got it.
Almost a year ago. I can't believe it's almost been a year we've been in Missouri now. But, 3 households packed up and moved in December last year or November.
Love it.
Yeah.
From Phoenix area to Southwest Missouri.
I know you loving Missouri.
Yeah, I'm originally from here, so I like it. I think everybody likes the fact that we have less people and less traffic.
Very nice.
Lots of green trees and grass and stuff. So I don't know. It's different. That's all they knew was Arizona, our kids, but they wanted something different too. So here we are.
Yeah, I love it.
Anyway, so Ann, why don't we get started with you sharing with the agents how long you've been in real estate and kind of what got you into the business?
Absolutely, 100%. So I've had my license it'll be 25 years in February, and I sold real estate for 18 years. I came from a real estate family, so I think it was only natural for me to go that direction. I'm an Arizona native, Arizona Wildcat.
Okay.
Go Bear Down. Sorry, Sun Devil fans. And I currently been in the position that I'm in now with Long Realty Company for about 7 years. And I get the luxury of working with all of our offices throughout the state of Arizona. We are almost 100 years old, coming up in about 3 years. So we know the state, we know the culture and the people. So we're lucky to be able to share our worlds with so many people who are now moving to Arizona.
Yeah.
So we are actually owned by Home Services of America, which is a Berkshire Hathaway affiliate. Mm-hmm. Collaboratively, we are the largest real estate company in the United States.
Okay.
That's big then.
It's big. We are a company that's it's one of the best kept secrets, or maybe the worst.
Sure.
Because we are so unique in so many ways, and we're very well known in the southeast part of Arizona. We're growing the valley as we speak. We have 28 independently owned and operated offices throughout the state of Arizona, all the way from Douglas, all the way up to Flagstaff, Sedona.
Okay.
Opening up Cottonwood in about a month. So we cover the state. We have 1,000 agents in Tucson, and we have about 428 agents in our affiliate offices.
Wow.
That's a lot.
It's fun.
So how many agents do you think total?
Well, total, we have about 1,500. We don't differentiate between a branch agent and an affiliate agent. Everyone is treated the same as one big company, even though the affiliates are independently owned and operated and have their own broker. Mm-hmm. We also have a referral network for those who are retired but would still like to receive referral income, and that's RH Long referrals, and that we have probably about 400 agents there.
Got it. Did I miss that? I didn't think I heard you say the total before, but
I don't think I gave you that.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, you did not.
I was going to say, I apologize if I missed that somehow.
No, you're good.
So tell us a little bit then about the position that you have now with the company.
Yeah. So I get the luxury of supporting all of our existing offices. Since taking the positions almost 7 years ago, I've added 7 new offices. Always looking for people to join us that, meet our, culture and core values. We don't just take everyone. I think a lot of companies feel that way. Mm-hmm. So I get to work with all of the current agents and look for new opportunities to grow the company even more so. So I get the luxury of being able to travel throughout the state, supporting and recruiting. I help also recruit agents for our existing companies. Currently working on 3 new offices in the Valley area. So hopefully those will come to fruition and maybe by the end of the year.
Mhm.
So just continuing to grow and meet people and support people.
That's cool. So how long ago has it been since you actually were a producing agent?
Almost 7 years. So I
7
spoke for
years.
18 years, and I have been doing this for almost 7.
And still at it.
Yeah, it's easy from
And
the
you love it?
I do. It's in my blood, and being with the company for so long and having, a lot of franchise companies, their home base,
Mhm.
corporate headquarters, ours is in Arizona. A lot of those companies are headquarters in New Jersey.
Oh.
So, they're going to send you a marketing piece that has a white picket fence on it
That's true.
and
Yeah.
green grass,
Mhm.
where we have local boots on the ground to support what the agents need now.
Mhm.
We have one of the best it's Long Realty app, but it's a real estate app for agents. And it's when I show it to people, they're just so surprised. It's literally walking around like a little computer, a mini computer that has all of the armless stats in it.
Okay.
So that came out of a need about 14 years ago for agents needing something. So I always tell my agents, please tell me when you think of something you want or need
Mhm.
to help you sell real estate. Tell me what it is. And if we can create it, we will.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, it sounds like they definitely listen, I guess, right, to what the agents are wanting.
We listen. Yes. And, I go back to my marketing team, and it's a small team, mighty but powerful.
Mhm.
And I rarely get told no. It's like, well, agents need that. Let's see if we can create it. What does it cost? What does it mean? How can we do it? So yeah, it's fantastic. It's a great
That's awesome.
collaboration of people working together to support all of the people in our company.
Mhm.
Well, be careful not to say that it's too easy or they'll want to pay you less.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure my CEO doesn't hear this podcast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So where do you see, I know things were crazy during the COVID time, right? And then about 3 months ago, we kind of saw a major slowdown. What's the plan for your organization going forward as far as growth and all that going into this next year?
We are not stopping the growth pattern. We feel that it's a really great opportunity for us to reach out to smaller companies, perhaps. Maybe it's a mom and pop that has a handful of agents and, they're looking for more security. The beautiful thing about being either a franchise or a company owned, being part of the company, is that when you're ready to retire, we'll look to buy your franchise from you. So I tell people it's a built-in kind of retirement plan for you, because when you're ready to step down, we will just, encompass you within the branch of our corporation. So I know that agents are having conversations about worry. The people who got in the business 2 years ago, going on 3 years ago, right?
Yeah,
They're having a very
Sure.
new experience.
Absolutely.
We've been there, being in this position and around real estate for the last 25 years. We're not in a recession.
Mhm.
It's very micro. So when we hear the national news, we're in a recession and, house prices are falling and the market's crashing. But at the end of the day, it's very micro local.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
we actually have over 5,000 housing reports for the state of Arizona, because it's so micro. My neighborhood might be different than your neighborhood, Joey.
Yep.
Yours might be booming and we're 1 mile apart, and there's obviously a reason. So we really let the agents know that it's important not to sing that song. We still have over 250 people moving to the state of Arizona every single day.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, if we just buckle down and do the things we know how to do to take care of people, One of our taglines is, we support our agents so they can positively impact the lives of the clients that they serve. So if we just continue to do that and be smart, be smart about your spending, and if we tell people that your sphere of influence is your most valuable asset.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you take care of people, the business will take care of itself.
So if sphere of influence is so big, what do you guys teach the agents to do to make sure that they stay in front of those folks?
We have a whole academy. So we have every other month, we have an academy where the agents are exposed to over 30 instructors over a 2-week time.
Wow.
We have an advanced and post academy. So everything that we give you as an agent, I think our toolbox, I call it, in the toolbox is everything that you could ever need to sell real estate and to support your real estate business. So essentially, we've built the CRM for you. We've built your website for you. And we're constantly adding ways for you to be in touch with your sphere, with your past buyers and sellers, and giving them tools. The latest is really cool. You can sign up on our website, which is longrealty.com, put in your address, and it'll give you 3 evaluations.
Oh, wow.
And you can put your email in there, and you can receive that evaluation report every single month. And we just added, here's a perfect example of how we continue to add benefits to the tools. Monday went live. Now you can, the tool's so smart, it goes to the tax record, pulls your loan information, takes an average of those 3 estimates, and gives you a little calculator that gives you what your equity is currently.
Oh, that's cool.
If it's incorrect, you can edit it slightly. So it's just, there's so many things we can do. People are even going back to door knocking, which I love.
Yes, going back to normal.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I remember my first year of real estate, 1998. I did an open house 300 of those days because you have no business.
That's right. Yeah.
So it was different then. It was a lot safer. So
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, the ones who signed up or who became agents 3 years ago are probably realizing, oh, this is a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah, you're experiencing that, right?
They're not as good as they thought they were.
It was easy, hard but easy.
Yes.
Easy to get the business, hard to get the house.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Unless you're listing the house, then you got 20 people coming at you.
Yeah, you got money in the bank.
That's right.
That's funny. So you mentioned before we started, you also have a couple of affiliations. Do you want to go over those two? I think one had to do with relocation, and looking at my notes here, another one was like luxury.
100%. So we have the privilege of having a partnership and an affiliation with leading real estate companies of the world. That is the largest relocation company in the world. That's maybe hence the name, right? There's only one other company in Arizona that has that affiliation. And they don't just pick anybody. You have to go through a process of what qualifies you to be top in your market. So for Arizona, we are top in our market. That affiliation gives us contacts throughout the world, people moving from Florida to Arizona, from Germany to Arizona. It's global. So the network is huge. We have a local relocation department in Tucson that facilitates all of those leads generated or referrals that come from either agents or other companies. And then those are allocated throughout the state based on which office gets them geographically, where does that client want to be moving. So that's fantastic, not only for our presence in the United States, but also for our agents. The amount of money that they're able to make in addition to their own business is huge because of we have our relocation agents that want to participate. So that's fantastic. Because of that affiliation, we also are affiliated with Luxury Portfolio. Luxury Portfolio is a luxury company. They're located in over 70 countries and in 50 different languages. If you go to luxuryportfolio.com, you can put in anywhere you're wanting to move, whether it's Germany or Florida, and you can search the listings that are available. It's a huge opportunity for an agent who does luxury, and we define luxury today as 800 or more, 800,000 or more. Obviously, that's changed in the last few years.
Yeah.
Maybe it should be 2 million or more.
It actually should be. Yeah.
Yeah. But the reality is for the agent, it's a wonderful benefit because if they have an $800,000 listing, it goes into that platform.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I think 800 is still luxury around here. where I
Yeah.
live.
Around there. Yeah.
It feels luxury when you say the number.
I know. 800,000.
Yeah. It's a big number.
That is a big number.
Yeah.
So I guess let's any agents that are watching or listening, how can that benefit an individual agent then? So let's say if I were with the company, right? And I was interested in the relocation, do they go through like some type of training to be one of those agents? And then does it just do it like a round robin or something in the area?
So not everyone wants to get the relo leads for various reasons. It's a gift, really. You do pay a referral fee because that lead is coming from another company in another state, and that agent referred to us. So there is a referral fee. As we all know, we love paying referral fees because we're getting business because of that.
Yeah.
And not everyone wants to be part of that. But if they do, there is a criteria. I think the criteria is you have to be in the business for 2 years. You have to have X number of sales. There is a training twice a year. It's a couple hours. It's not a big deal. Essentially, you just need to be someone who's committed to your business. And if you have 5-star rating, I would sign you up for the relocation team anytime.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And the nice thing too, for the agents that are here in Arizona, because of that affiliation, let's say Aunt Betsy wants to move to Washington, D.C. I don't know anyone in Washington, D.C. Our relocation department director already has a contact in that area of companies that we reciprocate with. So right off the bat, I know that my Aunt Betsy is going to be taken care of in another state without me.
Okay.
Got it. And then on the luxury side, I'm assuming that the agents are using that as a way to try to get in front of clients that would fit into that mold, right?
Yes, definitely. So the idea is that it's such a luxuryportfolio.com is such a large platform, being in 70 countries and 50 different languages. You hit that button, it goes into Armless or your local MLS, and it syndicates to all the places that people who are luxury, including the Wall Street Journal, including the Robb Report magazine. It's a built-in tool for our agents without having to do anything.
Sure. No,
It's automatic.
Helpful. Yeah. They don't have to pay for advertising.
Yeah. I mean, you can bump it up a little bit and pay a few $100s to get a little more exposure, but you don't have to.
Okay.
The other thing is that Luxury Portfolio and leading real estate companies of the world, they have two conferences a year. So sometimes they're in Las Vegas, sometimes they're in Dubai, sometimes they're in Florida.
Oh.
All of the people that are there are affiliated with that company. So it's like walking into a room where you have 2,000 family members. So the networking that you can do within that platform can only magnify your business. We have an owner, and he literally has made connections through that platform that he's had for over 10 years and continues to get referral business from those agents.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned too that smaller brokerages might be wanting to join like a larger conglomerate like yourself, right? So what's a benefit? Let's say I had a small brokerage, just me and 10 other agents, and I'm a broker, and I'm pulling my hair out now because just the stress of managing my own place, right? How does that, I guess, what does that look like if they were to come on board with like your company?
Yeah. So there's really two ways they can do it. We can look at your company to see if it's something that we want to purchase. So now you're going to be part of Long Realty Corporation, and that gives you a that basically we take it off your hands is what that means.
Hmm.
So we now are, you can we just did one in Florence this summer, and she's had the most successful real estate company in Florence, Briggs Realty. And she wanted to sell, but she wanted to stay involved. She had some family situations that she needed to attend to. So we purchased her company. She then gets to step back. We put in a sales manager to, now they're under our brokerage, but we have branch managers in all of our offices. Now that sales manager is running the company from the agent level.
Okay.
So that's one way. Another way, if you're just really looking for, you need a CRM, you need a website platform, you need a presentation platform. So all the things, right? But you're kind of at your capacity. So you have great agents, but you don't have the money or the capital to provide all of those things. And you don't want to charge your agents for those because companies like ours provide those as being, part of Long Realty Company. So you may want to become a franchise. So that we look at your business plan, your business model, how many agents do you have? Where are you located? Do you meet our core values? Do we have the same culture? Are we a good match? We don't just take everyone, and everyone doesn't, it goes both ways. It's like interviewing
of course,
a buyer or a seller. A seller is going to interview a listing agent the same way. So similar.
Got it.
Then you get all the tools.
Then you get all the tools.
You get all the
benefits
gadgets.
of that.
Yeah. You get the support system. And the beauty is you're still running your own office. You're still the owner broker. You get to decide how your finances go, how your splits go. It's just an opportunity. And I have to say, I've evaluated all of the franchises in the United States. Long Realty is the greatest value. So if you're out there thinking about this and it's like, oh, well, that's going to be really expensive. It's not.
Oh, okay.
It's shockingly not, which I love because it's easy to sell.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So agents that are watching or listening, or maybe brokers even at this point, are you okay sharing how somebody would get in touch with you if they want to talk more?
100%. So you can go to my website, which is Ann Sullivan at Long Realty at longrealty.com. Thinking of email and websites, I get confused. My email is Ann Sullivan, ANNSULLIVAN at longrealty.com. And should I give them my phone number?
Yeah, you can share your phone number.
It's 520-906-9900. I've had that number for 25 years. Being an Arizona Wildcat, it has a Arizona
520.
Yeah, sure. Exactly.
Got it. And the website was annsullivan.longrealty.com?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can also go to just longrealty.com. And that's our largest platform for our website. It shows you all our offices. You can look up all our agents. At the bottom of that page, there's a franchising section. Okay. You can click on that and then it'll take you to another one of my websites. But I love just having the conversation. I encourage, if anyone's thinking they need that support, whether you're an agent wanting to join our company because of all the benefits that I've just shared with both of you, or you're someone that just wants to start a conversation about the possibilities of still being an owner, but having the Long Realty franchise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Oh, we need to give a big shout out to Carolee Fox, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lee.
She's pretty cool, huh?
She's fantastic. Yeah.
Over at Security Title. Yeah, she is.
Very smart, very supportive of all the agents, and just very giving.
Yeah. She's a go-getter too. She's started to do a lot more videos, I think I've seen on Facebook now.
Yeah. And she's a fantastic photographer. I don't know if you know that side about her.
No,
I didn't know that.
She's very good.
Really? Okay.
Now she's going to start getting calls.
I know.
Photographers make good money. So we got a wedding coming up here. My youngest daughter is going to be getting married next year. I tell you what, my wife was afraid to tell me how much the photographers are charging out here.
So Carolee might be a candidate for you. She just got back from Minnesota doing a wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe get the friends and family rate.
There we go.
Our daughter,
I have to reach out to her.
Our daughter just got engaged, and we're in some sticker shock.
Yeah, everything's more expensive. I keep telling my wife, I'm like, just wait, maybe the prices go down a little bit next year.
Right?
But then she says, but if we don't get it locked up now, we won't have somebody
Using
for
your
it. So,
iPhone.
A backyard wedding sounds.
you know what? I offered. I told Terry I would do it for my wife. I told her I'd do it for half the money. I can totally do just as good probably with my iPhone. No.
I was going to say the iPhone now is as good as any camera.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Before we move to the next segment, I was going to ask, so with growth and support and all that you offer there, what would you tell? So there is a lot of stress right now. I think a lot of agents are stressed out, right? Because the number of transactions are down and the number of the sales numbers are down as far as how many houses. And that trend looks like it probably will continue for a little while.
Right.
What would you suggest to agents today that they need to start doing, like right now?
I'll use an example that maybe it'll give a big picture of that. So, I had some agents recently call me and say, we think a lot of Floridians will be moving to Arizona because of the hurricane. How do we set our website up so that we get those people searching for Arizona? What is the SEO that we need to put in our website, behind the scenes so that those searches, so we come up in those searches. So that's fantastic. I think it's a great idea. I think that it's feasible. But you're searching for people that you don't know. You're searching for a hope that someone's going to land on your site. So yeah. I support it 100%. However, I go right back to the sphere. If you can make contact with your sphere once a quarter, it would be normal. Maybe it's more now. If you can focus on the people that you've already helped or that have referred to you, and remind them that you're in real estate. But also, this is something that works and people don't think about it. So I might call you and talk to you about, I saw maybe on Facebook that your daughter got engaged.
There you
Jeff.
go.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to call you and say, oh gosh, I'm just so excited for you. Congratulations. Not even talk about real estate.
Yeah.
I've had an agent focus on that for the last 3 months and not have any real estate conversations. And she has gotten 5 listings from those people that she called over that time frame.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
Something to be said for that.
Yeah, because normally when you do speak with someone, you ask them how they're doing, and you mention, hey Jeff, I see that your daughter's getting married, and you start talking, and they're gonna naturally ask, so how have you been?
Yeah.
Right. And then that's when you can subtly slip in, oh yeah, just working, doing this and that, and yeah.
And then at the end you can say, and how much I love my job and how much I love real estate. So if anyone of you that you talk to is looking for someone, you can always recommend me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can tag that in at the end, but just being in front of people. So being in front of them, whether a phone call or a text, a coffee date, at least 3 a week, a pop by. I have an agent in my Mesa office, Long Realty Partners. She does pop bys every quarter. We have a lot of fun trying to figure out, what's it going to be.
Yeah,
So right now there's
it's gonna be pies.
it's going to be pies. So all seasons, I'm a seasoned realtor, and they're giving them some seasoning for their turkey.
There you go.
So she does only 66, very small group. So
Okay.
she's very successful. Her sphere is very small, but she focuses on them on a consistent basis. From those, it was a lemonade one when the market is sour,
Yeah.
I can make lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah.
And she got 2 buyers in a listing.
Wow.
And that was only 2 months ago.
See, that's awesome. That's great. That's a great tip. Get back into contacting your sphere.
And it's free.
It is free.
Yeah.
I mean, the lemonade pop by things were, I think she said $1.50, and you can mail them or you can pop them by.
Yeah, pop by.
She pops by my house a lot
Does
because I support her business. I support all my offices. Since I don't sell, I refer all my friends and family to wherever geographically works.
Sure.
But it feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's not asking for anything. She's bringing me something.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's the little things.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're getting turkeys for all of your past clients, just remember they're 73% higher this year than they were last year.
Insane. 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I saw. Yeah, I saw that the other day. 73%.
We
Wow.
love turkey sandwiches for lunch. My husband's like, why aren't you getting turkey at the grocery store? I'm like,
It's more expensive.
well,
huh?
there wasn't any.
Oh,
there was a point in
no.
time where there were none.
What?
Yeah.
I guess we'll be having a big chicken for turkey for Thanksgiving
Or spaghetti.
or spaghetti.
The other thing for Thanksgiving, so pies. So invite all of your agents, or invite all of your buyers and sellers to come to your office and pick up a pie
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and send them, do you want pumpkin,
Mhm.
pecan,
Pecan or
what's
apple.
the apple?
Yeah.
Have them pick it. So when you go to Costco, you get the right number, put their name on it. They come pick it up. Same office in East Valley. They do it. They set it up in front of, they have a circular parking drive.
Mhm.
They set up tables and it's just it's really,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. It's like old school feel good stuff.
It's actually pretty cool because we live in a mid-rise condo and there's a downstairs they have, commercial businesses, and one of them is a broker. And every time it's Thanksgiving, we on our door we get choose your pie. We're like, okay, cool, pumpkin this year.
And
It's
it's
awesome.
little, but isn't it special?
It is special.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
So that's
Just don't let him know you're a real estate agent, Joey. You won't get it. You
No,
won't get
give me any pie.
But now you can start giving pies.
That's right.
But at the end of the day, that's what I'm telling my agents.
Yeah, no, that's good.
And it's easy. Even the 2020 new agents can do it.
Yeah.
Not putting them.
Yeah. I heard somebody. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, it's just that they never have had to
They never had.
do those things, to do the Popeyes, to do the door knocking. So
Mhm.
Yeah. Somebody said the other day that what's been working for them, this is a real estate agent I know. He says he sends a video message on people's birthdays.
yes.
Yeah, we used to do that.
And that's like 100% open rate because it's a video that he personally sends to them either via text or Facebook Messenger.
How long have we been teaching that, Jeff?
Long time.
Yep. So all the old school marketing
Yeah.
is now coming back.
Yeah. I love that. So Jeff, I do that for my friends and family because I used to call and sing and I have a really terrible singing voice and I would accentuate the terrible part and make it even worse. And it got to the point where no one would answer their phone.
Oh no.
Because they wanted to listen to the message like purposefully so they could save it.
That's funny.
But that's a great idea for your clients.
Yeah. We used to teach it to sing it on Facebook
Yeah.
and then post it on their wall.
Yeah.
So
I love that. See, we're sharing collaboration here.
There you go. Absolutely.
Love it.
Anything else you want to let the agents know about or any last points before we move to the next segment?
Yeah, I think the only thing that I don't think it's special because I'm in it and live it. When new people come into our company or want to learn about our company, they're very surprised by the longevity. We have people who have been in the company for 30, 40, 50 years even, surprisingly.
Wow.
Our agents, we have agents that have been with us for 40, 50 even years. So that speaks volumes without having to say a word about who you are for people. So that's probably the last part that I feel like people should be aware of.
All right.
Oh, that's great. That's great. All right. Oh, big shout out to the sponsors, Security Title Agency and Fidelity National Home Warranty. Great companies.
Yes.
Make sure to reach out to them. All right. You ready to get in the ring? That's what we call it, by the way.
Okay, let's do
Get in
it.
the ring. All right. Here we
I
go.
got my gloves on.
All right. Podcasts or YouTube videos?
Podcast,
There we go.
Pizza or cheeseburgers?
pizza,
Apple or Android?
Apple, because Apple Annie's and Sullivan, Apple.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah.
There you go. How about
But then there's Android.
Oh,
that's
nice,
funny.
Joey.
Oh,
Put a
Joey.
spin on it.
Yes.
I think I know this one. Sun Devils or Wildcats?
Oh.
Bear down, Jeff. Bear down.
Electric car or gas? Which one would you rather drive?
Oh, gosh. Gas until I retire, then electric.
Okay. All right. What's the reason for that? I'm wondering.
I feel like the gas is reliable.
Oh,
I have friends that have new electric cars and they're worried about driving from Tucson to Phoenix because they need to charge
no,
or
that makes
they didn't
sense.
charge and now they can't go till later. So my business is on the move constantly. So I don't ever want to think about that. We're driving across the
Sure.
state of Arizona. But when I retire, I think I just won't care.
Yeah.
And then I'll have no gas prices to deal
Makes
with.
sense.
Yeah. I think that they should have slowed down the whole 100% electric and done more of the hybrid stuff for a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
So that way you have a backup if you wanted to use electric, but you could still, I don't know.
There you go.
and when the grid blows up, you can still drive your gas car.
Yeah. There you go, Jeff. You need to get yourself a Prius.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a friend that had a Prius years back, and I asked him, I said, so do you use the electric at all? And he goes, nope, not anymore. I said, well, why is that? He goes, well, the battery's dead in it. It won't charge anymore. And he goes, the battery costs more than the Prius costs now. So he's like, I'm not going to replace it.
Dear. So no, Joey, I don't think a Prius is for Jeff.
Prius, I think.
No, Prius is not for me. I'd like muscle cars,
Jeff,
I gotta find like a 68 Chevelle. Super
electric
Sport.
or
That's
gas, Jeff?
Oh, gas for sure.
Joey?
Oh, it has to be gas right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're all on the same page.
Yeah. If my dad watched this and I said electric, I don't know what would happen because.
He'll tell you to move back to Arizona.
Well, I mean, we just restored a 54 Chevy pickup, and there's just something about the engine. When you turn that on and it's like, I don't know.
I grew up on a cattle ranch in Wilcox, and we had lots of fun trucks, and I was driving one at 6 years old. So
nice. 6 years old. Yeah.
There you go.
My own land.
my own land, daddy's cowgirl.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Last question. Favorite vacation destination?
Oh,
Wow. Of all times or somewhere to go?
yeah. Somewhere to go or either.
I'll take, yeah. So I would say Italy.
Okay.
Yeah. For lots of reasons. There's so many places to visit, towns, Florence, Rome, Capri. I'd say that's probably my favorite. My husband and I.
All right.
I have not done Italy yet.
Yeah, you should do it.
Huh, okay.
Joey, didn't our last guest just say Italy also?
I think so.
I'm almost positive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joey, you better start
I
packing.
need to start. Well, I need to. Yeah, I need to talk to my sphere first.
Yes.
and buy some pumpkin pies.
Buy some pumpkin pies and yeah.
Love it. So good.
Actually, they say with the dollar being as strong as it is, it's probably a great time for people to travel overseas
Yeah.
Oh,
to do the conversion,
sure.
US dollars to whatever.
Our
they
daughter's
use it.
wanting to she's planning to have her wedding in Ireland.
Ooh.
So we'll see.
Cha-ching.
We'll see how it's going, but it's been interesting to see the spreadsheet, so
Yeah.
to speak.
Yeah.
But I love Ireland too. So
Yeah. All right. Well, Ann, thanks so much for being on the show.
Good show.
Jeff and
Great
Joey, I
show.
really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's been great information. And hopefully some agents will reach out if they have questions.
Would love it. I'd love to hear from anybody.
Awesome. All right, agents, until next time, we will see you later.
Adios.
Bye-bye.